Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are keen for more Bane Blades.
Bane Blades!
We've had a small dose of Bane Blades, we want more.
Yeah.
We're hooked.
We certainly do. We are hooked on the Bane Blades. We have contacted our dealer and hopefully he's delivered in another game full of Bane Blades. That is
good stuff, man.
They're real good stuff. They're the only stuff we want. Yeah.
Bane Blades are really addictive.
That's what
We've
we're
got to be
hoping for.
careful.
Yeah.
I love also reading all this team chat. Like it's pretty funny when something dies and then one player goes, oh crap, the other player goes, yeah, killed this. So as they were actually saying, be wary of quick techs, and I can see why, because in this map, each team has two quite safe powers. So you should be able to get those farms quite easily, and it's a big map, so harassing those is going to be a little bit difficult.
Certainly will be a bit of a struggle machine. We'll see how it goes. Those already been added on. So quick decking, yeah, different map design will certainly lead to different play styles, and that's something I love in Dawn of War 2.
What, Bane Blades?
Oh yeah, Bane Blades,
Bane
Bane Blades. Bane Blades are the best, man.
Once again, we see the same kind of strat, the Las turret being built up quite quickly, the multi turret I should say, because Las turret's probably the wrong thing. That would suggest a las cannon, which is definitely not what this is.
Certainly not machine. Interesting, it's actually going to be covering power. Maybe it is really like triple power tech or something here from our Imperial Guard. Normally it's over a victory point. I haven't seen that this far.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Has previously, at least in the last two games, been built over victory points. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So have a look at our teams here. It appears, is it different again, or is it kind of the same? No, it looks like it's the same as our last
same
game.
as game 2.
Yeah, switching in.
So it's Torpid, Ellesmore, and 531st as the guard.
Tonberry, Stramovic, and
Stramovic, I think, I don't know. I'm guessing.
And Trippy as our space
somehow a magical attack marine sword with a flamer appeared. May not wipe the guards, but actually decap. Where did they come from? There's two of them.
I don't know. Can I capture that with a Pokeball?
Yeah.
It's like good luck using your Pokemon against my Space Marine squad with a flamer.
I mean, you probably could if it ran on your version of Android, which it doesn't.
Oh, buddy.
Low blow. I'm sorry,
well,
but
that's very low.
Gonna be flanking the squad of flanking the. Well, I guess you could say a squad of power generators because there's gonna be 3 of them here with the flamer. So the Space Marine's already putting the pressure on. We're gonna be 1 generator down, and there's probably a second one as well, and a full gen farm behind this, so it could be a very quick tech again by the Space Marines.
It's gonna be a huge delay machine. Already 3 getting sniped down. That's a big requisition blow early on in the game, let alone the power.
Does lose the scouts that want to retreat. I think Space Marines can get this power harassment much easier because the flamer. It means that it's still a really good weapon against the guardsman. Where if you go for the flamer against the guardsman, or if you go for the flamer on the guardsman, it means that you're then having a pretty bad weapon against the tactical marines, where you really want to have the plasma guns, and you can't swap it like you can with attack marines. So they both have equal potential, but you don't really want to go flamers against space marines.
Yeah.
Unless you're sure that you will definitely get the gens. So Imperial Guard players losing a lot of their power already. Let's see how can they recover from that. They've rebuilt them, or at least they've built up that farm already.
Adding some more on, however, it will certainly be behind our Space Marines power income.
So I think all 3 of them have a flamer. Maybe not this squad. No flamer on that squad, but there's still 2 flamers across the board. And at the moment, though, map control does lie in the hands of the Imperial Guard. May actually be able to deny these power in return.
They're not quite as fast without a flamer, but we'll be able to shoot it down eventually. Going towards our VPs, 487 for our Imperial Guard, 393 for our Space Marines. So probably the biggest turn for the early game that we've seen so far. So this power farm is still being harassed as well.
Yeah, we have the assault squad here for Trippy, so it looks like our players have pretty much had the same build orders each game. Torpid, early Catachans though, I'm not sure if we had those in our previous games.
We did in the second one, yeah,
okay.
It was pretty early Catachans, around the same time. I'm not sure if Torpid was the one that was going for them, but we did have pretty early Catachans.
Maybe we'll see a nade on retreat against the guard. Oh, what? Okay, I don't think that was intentional.
That's it. The scout was blind. I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to bring the trees down to collapse on top of the retreating squad. It ended up working out for him, though.
Submarine's jumping through. Oh, even has the power at the bottom.
That's why. There we go. That's why we saw the turret added on in the area. So, it's the power to be added on at the bottom. It looks like it will be assaulted.
I mean, the turret's up here.
Assault Marines,
I look at the icon, I keep thinking it's a power gen,
right, yeah,
but it's just the turret.
I was thinking it was the wrong way around.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, I was confused. I thought we were looking at the other power gen, but no, yeah, it's up the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely the power advantage now on the Imperial Guard, which can be quite deadly. Rushing out Chimeras can be quite punishing. Rushing out... they've got a bunch of options. Manticore can be quite punishing. But another Flamer gen bash.
Yeah, this is brutal, machine. Another one goes down.
But the VPs are definitely in the favor of the Imperial Guard. So whilst they've lost more power, I'd say they're doing better in this game because the VPs is ultimately what matters.
Space Marines having to be so active in trying to deal with these powers. You can't let them stay up and try to hold VPs.
And because of how big this map is, it means that if you have to retreat, it's more punishing. Jumps out of the stomp does the Assault Marines, but it has to retreat up now. That's the Force Commander in melee, so he should be able to do some good harassment here against these guardsmen. The Sentinels there as well. And that's another Force Commander, once again with the Storm Shield and the Artificer's Armor.
Going to be dashing around, getting those buffs down. Wow.
Put in a Chimera.
Even more power. More power!
I wonder what the strat is. Well, why are they rushing out this much power? They must have something in mind. But 531st has lost quite a few squads.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot at the moment. Actually, we'll be seeing another squad of Catachans here. Maybe it's just really heavy tier 2 tech or really fast, like kind of standard tier 2 into like fast tier 3. I'm not sure. It could be a lot of things. I don't know what the idea behind it is.
Because now there's this northern farm that's going to be quite vulnerable compared to the safe power gen farm. It hasn't been recaptured yet. And flaming down the bottom, so...
It continues. The gen bashing. They need to go for the last one. Just the one squad of Space Marines with the Flamer just having a ridiculous impact. Yeah, I can see a Dreadnought! Hyper!
Oh, awesome.
So I'm talking about Tonberry is going to be going for this one. Thanks to all the gen bashing, Space Marines are too far behind.
The Sentinel gonna get caught, nowhere to go.
Yeah, it should be finished off here. Hit it. Have you wanted to
He gets the stomp off.
Smack a Sentinel with your fist?
Not as much as a tank.
Okay. You have to reach up higher, I suppose, otherwise you just casually whack it in the leg. Makes it good.
Yeah, so that they went the north and the south power, and both of the safe gens are nodes are undefended, or they're ungenerated.
Fantastic. Your pluralizing is unmatched, machine.
Verbing.
Yeah, you're verbing. Yeah. Unmatched in the history of. Wow.
Goes to gen bash, but there's no generators
gens
there.
So it's the ultimate counter, man.
Is it a win or a loss?
Gens. Oh, I don't know.
Do you feel good or do you feel bad?
You should type worth into the chat anyway. I don't know who for, but you should type worth somewhere.
Well, the Dreadnought with a flame is going to be able to kill these generators as well. No, Salt Cannon. Still has the flamer though, I think, doesn't he? Or does he lose that? Oh, he must lose it. Yeah, he loses the flamer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow. So a bit of engagement near the south. We actually have the las cannon as well. Not really sure what it's for though. I guess he's expecting for there to be a Chimera, which there certainly is.
I mean, there are two of them, so it is a possibility.
Oh, it's nearby actually. He retreats them up now, but...
What's that Dreadnought up to? So, finding some stuff, some work up the top here. The repairs are going to be denied. Little commissars up there.
Oh, dropped off a squad of the Catachans right behind this Plasma Dev. Actually going to lose this one. Wow, that's deadly.
Yeah, that was brutal. Excellent Chimera play.
Another squad goes down of Devastators. We actually have a Razorback. Not going to be that impactful though. He means he can reinforce his Salt Marines, but... Man, there's just so many things being wiped. This is out of control. Sentinel goes down as well.
Yeah.
Even the Razorback, there's a
Very
lot of
low.
plasma guns firing. Yeah, loses it.
That's after the upgrade as well was already invested. Like the upgrade finished there onto the Razorback.
Well, the power gens will go down here. Space Marines have lost a lot, but so have the Guard as well. This has just been a very death-heavy game.
Yeah, it's been brutal, Machine.
I love this Thunder Hammer though. It's going to be able to wreck all these Guardsmen and even the Catachans as well so effectively.
Yeah, and it just doesn't seem like our Imperial Guard are ahead even after all this. It's kind of hard to tell who's going to be ahead in terms of power when gens are being destroyed and added on all across the map, but in terms of at least units at this stage in the game, we don't really see a huge advantage for the Imperial Guard.
Power's actually been captured by the Space Marines.
Nice. Excellent move. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with free gens. Free gens are great. The assault cannon on this Dreadnought's going to be fantastic at dealing with large mobs of Imperial Guard. Thanks to that barrage.
Yeah, getting forced away though by the melter gun on the Inquisitor and the Sentinel as well. Even there's a melter gun on the Catachan Sergeant, I believe it is. Yeah,
It's getting taken quite low here.
It pops the global repair to try and keep it alive, but he may lose it.
Yeah, the fight continues. It's probably going to be enough here.
Oh, here comes some reinforcements.
Where's even chasing?
There's 2 missile launchers on these TAC Marines, but the Inquisitor's going in aggressively.
Oh, Dreadnought actually survives this one thanks to the global repair.
Manticore firing way too far behind though. Well, that's not a Manticore, that's the Commissar's Global.
Yeah. No Manticore on the field just yet, Machine.
Which surprises me given how much power there was.
Yeah.
But now the entire northern side is captured and held by the Space Marines. They have a bit better point allocation, but the map control looks like the Imperial Guard have it for now.
Yeah, and we have to remember, I mean, looking at the VPs, 447 for the Guard, 193 for the Space Marines.
Yeah, wow.
So it's a big swing here.
That
Maybe
was
Space
more
Marines spending a little bit too much time harassing power gens and should be spending a little bit more time looking towards VPs.
like right now, in fact.
Yeah.
And we do have Ellsmore rushing out his tier 3, the Ellsmore Deluxe. It seems to be his standard play. So once again floating up requisition. Well, so does Tonzuri as well.
Yeah.
Gonna need a little bit more power for the Baneblade, however. A lot more power, in fact.
Dreadnought's back up and running now.
Maybe he went for the
There's a barrage
power
out. Come on,
fist.
this is the perfect opportunity. Come on, Dreadnought. Do it. Make it happen. I'm gonna focus down the Lord Commissar first. But make the Dreadnought happen. Make it happen. There we go.
I can't make it happen.
Yeah.
All I can do is sit here and watch.
Okay. I believed in you, Machine. I thought you could make it happen. Hopefully our Space Marines can make it happen in terms of at least a couple of VPs being capped. They're quite low. Yeah, this Tree 3 is coming out. Finally, the Space Marine squad with the Flamer.
Yeah, getting quite out of
denied.
position there.
Yeah.
That was so deep in enemy territory, and they're not actually retreating here. Oh, they're retreating now,
Yeah,
but
it's a very late retreat.
this retreat path is pretty safe at least. So at the bottom, we do have the Assault Marines and the Force Commander in melee. He has to retreat despite having the Thunder Hammer, which would have been very powerful if he stayed there for longer, but just too much focused fire. And the Guard Squad gets killed by the Assault Marines' bolter pistol.
Yeah, able to focus that one down. They're having a great time in melee against the Catachans. Really have to watch to make sure, like, are these guys Catachans? Like, are they, or are they Imperial Guard? You can look at their shirts and, like, can I see their broad...
How ripped are they?
How ripped are they? Can you see their broad, muscly arms? If so, you should probably not try and duel with them using Assault Marines.
I think Assault Marines still win, but
Yeah.
it's
Still, they take a lot of damage.
yeah, you want to kind of avoid it if you can and focus them down with the ranged firepower. Especially if you have the Sergeant and you get a nice merciless strike for that big knockback.
So, Space Marines have done it. 2 VPs in their hands for the moment. Solidifying their position. Trippy's actually gone for a Dreadnought of his own.
Oswald went Lehman Russ rather than going for the Baneblade. Which I think
Yeah.
it's pretty sensible because given the way this game is going, the Baneblade would have taken far too long. Lost a lot of the power, and then even then, the Baneblade takes a long time to build. with Lehman Russ coming out now, it's going to be great against the Dreadnought in particular.
Command Res is going to be coming out here. So Tomberry's Tech Marine is back up and running now.
It's 2 Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, it is 2 Dreadnoughts. Yeah, so one has the Assault Cannon, the other one is it upgraded
melee.
yet, or just melee?
No, just melee. But the Lehman Russ, if it finds either of them, it can chase them down pretty reliably. But there's a fair bit of support here. There goes the Chimera with 2 missile launchers and a las cannon. Can't be too aggressive with his Lehman Russ.
So Russ actually going to go aggressive here.
I guess the missile launchers had to retreat, and he probably saw that as well.
Yeah, and probably sees the Dreadnought, which is currently on the run.
Mass retreat for the Space Marine.
Dreadnought's very low. Where's the Lehman Russ?
It's gonna go down,
in?
I think.
Yeah.
That's the flares once again from the Commissar. Retreating up the plasma, the Devastator las cannon, and there goes the Dreadnought. Even maybe the Devastators. Yeah, loses that too. That Inferno pistol is so powerful. Maybe even the Force Commander.
Yeah, it's going to go down as well.
Oh, wow.
Force Commander's been taken out. Pretty close to the base. There's potential for res, but it looks like our Space Marines are going to lose this battle. 151 VPs for them. They're really going to have to recover quickly. Losing several squads during that last engagement as well as the Dreadnought.
No one's on tier 3 either. The Space Marines.
Yeah, all still on tier 2. Only one with enough power float is Stromovic.
Out of the south currently, but now we see a rotation up to the middle just as the VP is being captured. This could be a triple cap, which is going to maybe be game ending.
Plasma gun helping out during these engagements. Here comes those missile launchers.
Nice plasma cannon shot on those guardsmen at the same time. A nice shot on those tactical marines.
Yeah. Counter for counter here, machine. So tier 3 heading towards for 531st. Stromovic as well. Going to be heading towards the tier 3. It's been a while since we've seen gen harassment. So
yeah.
I mean, we should flick over the power farms and see what there is for our Imperial Guards. There's a couple
Not
there.
much.
There's one
3.
there. There's not a lot actually at the moment. You're right.
It's a big push up the middle, but there's only one VP in the middle. They're very far apart. You're gonna have to split up and capture these ones.
Yeah. The melee Nort going to be coming after the Lehman Russ though, machine.
Or the mine drop. It's revealed though by the scout sergeant. Loses the Lehman Russ. And there's the strafing run. Oh, gonna knock about all these marines.
Close up the mines as well. Dreadnought having a little bit of a better time without the assault cannon line. Tomberry also be going for the tier 3. What is Elsmore going for? Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
The Kazakhstan, the elite tier 3 infantry.
One way to spend your wreck float machine. You can save up for a Bane Blade.
I think it costs a bit of power as well, but they are, yeah, 60 power, but it's still a very good squad to have. Yeah, they went middle, but overcommitted because now they don't have any of the north or the south VP. Actually going for it now with the Force Commander. Should get it in time.
Yeah, well at least, I mean, that's going to be one of them, but down to 30 VPs here, machine.
Calls in the drop pod, gets the squad of TAC Marines and reinforces his squads nearby.
Tier 3 for Torpid as well, going to be heading towards that. Not enough time for our Space Marines to get anything out here, it seems. Has the Force Commander managed to reach the top VP? Can he stall this game out?
Yeah, he'll get it.
Yeah, he's up there. The bleed is down to 18 VPs by the time the decap comes through.
Going for the south as well, actually. So we have the Imperial Guard players saying they're not going to put any more tanks, so there's just too many missile launches, and there's, I think, maybe a las cannon, or were they all wiped? Yeah, they were wiped, so it's just missile
really?
launches.
Wow, yeah.
There's what, 2... Flamer. There's 3 missile launches. So that's actually a pretty smart choice. Going for Ogrins, going for the Kazakhstan. Great way of dealing with so much anti-vehicle investment.
Oh, for sure.
Even some more guardsmen.
Yeah, why not? Gotta love spending that requisition machine. 18 VPs here, currently ticking in the favour of our Space Marines. They have a long way to go. With our Imperial Guard still on 335 VPs.
This Force Commander still only has the Storm Shield, so not going to really be doing this much against the Catachans and the Stormtroopers. If that was a Thunderhammer, it would be a very different story.
Needs more power, man.
Yeah, actually, he's running out of power. Getting a Predator now, but Maybe too late here. The north VP is going to be captured back. The middle is being captured by the Imperial Guard too. So they should be enough to close out this game. Dreadnought getting some nice work done, but that is the vehicle hunter stormtrooper with the melter gun, the anti-armor kit.
Yeah. Just playing this situation. Bit of red floated up here for Trippy. We might see a little bit of a bombardment to try and buy some time.
Those are the veterans that went down, the Stern Guard. All of our guard players are tier 3.
I think that was that a las cannon being built there by Tom Berry? What did he end up going for there? It wasn't, it was another plasma cannon. Wow. Seems a little bit late for that. There's the GG call. Yeah, that's going to be game, Machine. GG, well played.
I think the Space Marines overcommitted to the generator harassments, which is normally a good thing, but because the map is so big that, yeah, the retreats were punishing, and they just lost the VPs, really. Lost too many squads, I think, as well.
Yeah. That was it. There's the GG.
Well, it was a great series, though.
Yeah, it certainly was, Machine. I'm going to have to go back to our dealer and complain that there were no Baneblades in this game.
Yeah, well, they weren't potent enough.
Yeah. Really, there needs to be better stuff than that available. I'm sure there is. We would hate to switch, but it was a great series.
Yeah. Oh well, that'll do the series for now. Looking forward to the next month of Faction Wars. There's going to be a monthly thing. Bunch of games happen, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, we'll do more of those. We do have someone recommending replays for us, which is pretty cool because this series didn't disappoint. The game 2 was the best team game with casted.
Yeah.
It was also the only one, but it was the best one with casted for a 3v3. And we'll see you next time.